Hello, my dear students. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Scorpio class. Today in this video, we are going to learn class 8 chapter before the match. So let's quickly understand the whole chapter and learn it. So let's move ahead. But before that, if you're watching my video for the first time, do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications of all the upcoming videos. Do watch the video till end, and if you like it, do hit the like button and also share it with your friends. So now let's move ahead, and there's a news for you all that we have come up with the Scorpio class Hindi channel. And in this channel, you're going to find Hindi lessons, explanation, question and answers, and complete notes video along with the grammar syllabus and its notes video of class 8, 9, and 10. So to get the link, quickly visit the description box and find the link for Scorpio Class Hindi channel and subscribe to it. Also share it with your friends. I'll also share the link in the I button above so that you can directly go to the channel and subscribe. So with this news, let's move ahead, students, and let's see about the author of this chapter. So the author is R.K. Narayan, and he was born in the year 1906, 10 October 1906, and he died on 13th May 2001. He was an Indian writer. He was known for his work set in the fictional South Indian town of Malgudi. Okay, so whatever writings or stories he wrote in the based on a South Indian town which is named as Malgudi. Okay, so whenever he wrote his story, he has Malgudi town in it. Then he was a leading author of early Indian literature in English along with Malik Raj Anand and Raja Rao. So these two are the famous authors of early Indian literature. So even R.K. Narayan's name is taken together along with these two great authors. Okay, so this is the brief introduction about her author. Now let's move towards the story before the match. So let's see the summary and learn the entire lesson here. So this lesson before the match is an extract from Swami and Friends written by R.K. Narayan. So this is a a part of a real story, like part of a story taken from a book, and it was written by R.K. Narayan, and the book's name is Swami and Friends. Okay, and this extract's name is Before the Match. So here, the cricket match was scheduled on Sunday, 2 weeks late. So there was a cricket match which was going to occur after 2 weeks. Okay, and it was on Sunday. Now Rajam, he was the captain of MCC team. Okay, and he had lost all his peace of mind. So he was in tension because it was just fortnight, 15 days left out for the match. And being a captain of the team, he wanted to win the match. So, of course, all the pressure will be on the leader, on the captain. He was confident that his team could thrash the Young Men's Union team. His teammates were practicing regularly in the evenings. Okay. So he was very confident that no, my team is going to win. Even then, he had tension and so much of stress in his mind. Then he saw that the Young Men's Union team is also very strong, and so he had this stress in his mind. And although he was confident and his teammates were practicing regularly in the evenings. Okay, so this was the condition. Just imagine you have some competition or match for you all, and it's a teamwork, and how much of pressure you will have on you to win it, right? Then, but the trouble was with Swami. Now, in the entire team, there was some problem with the player by name Swami, the Tate of the team, on whom was a great responsibility. Now, the Swami, he was a Tate of the team, and he had the greatest responsibility. Okay, means he was a good player, and the team also dependent on its performance. If Swami did well, the team might win, and if he did not do well, maybe the team may lose the match also. And his nickname was Tate. He was given the nickname as Tate. Now, what is this Tate? Tate is the name of of a English cricket player. Okay, he belonged to England, and it was in late, you can say 80s or when he was in the cricket team, and he was a famous fast bowler. And on his name they called Swami also as a tate of the team, because even Swami was a fast bowler. Okay, then he did not care much of the practice, with only a fortnight left for the match. So as everybody was depending on Swami also, because he was one of the main player of the team, but Swami did not care much to have a practice every day, even though only fortnight was left out for the match. Only though 15 days, fortnight means 15 days was left out for the match, about 2 weeks. Okay. Now Rajam pleads Swami to spare at least an hour in the evening for the practice, and Rajam suggests Swami to tell his headmaster regarding this. Swami disagrees to his suggestion. Now Rajam, being the team head, he was so excited and so pressurized. He said he requested Swami at least spare 1 hour every day in the evening to practice, because we need it, and it's our teamwork and we need to do that. So when he suggested Swami to tell his headmaster that let him go free because he wants to have his uh, cricket drill practice in the evening because he has a match, so in this way he can manage and he can have his time here, because he had many other classes in the evening also, he was held up. So he could have taken some time from other classes and he could come here and he could do the practice. But Swami disagreed to his suggestion. He don't take it positively, and he does not agree also to this suggestion. Now Rajam wants Swami to have good practice, that he would never see Swami's face again if he keeps any batsman standing for more than 5 minutes. Okay, so Rajam here says to Swami that you have to take good practice, and you should play like a good player as every time you do. And he says if you don't play well, I'm not going to see your face anymore. And he warns him that he should not let any batsman to be on the ground for more than 5 minutes. That means he's telling him that any batsman of the opposite team when who is there on the field should be bowled or should be made out, because he is a fast bowler, so he should not allow them to be on the ground for more than 5 minutes. So he wanted to be so perfect, so practiced enough that he should not give the time to the batsmen of the other team to stand in the ground for more than 5 minutes. They should be out in any way. Okay, so this was the planning and the warning given to Swami by Rajam. Swami realized the importance of practice in the evenings. Okay, then he realized somehow that yes, it's very important to have practice in the evenings. I need to come because it's my teamwork and I need to make the team win. Hence, as the evening bell rang, he joined the others in the drill ground, but did not wear his coat and cap while the others wore their shirts and dhotis tucked up. Okay, so in the evening, when the bell rang, he joined the others in the drill ground, means in a practicing ground where they practice their sports. But he did not wear his coat and cap, means he was not in his uniform. When you are going for the sports practice, also you need to have that attire, that uniform of yours. Everybody was wearing it, but this one, Swami, he was not wearing at all. He came in a casual manner. And others were wearing the shirts and dhotis also, and it was all tucked up, means folded up, so that it should not disturb them. The drill master looked at him and muttered that Swami would not get leave. So drill master knew that he is not doing well. He is not come in uniform because he wanted to go early. But drill master, he was also very clever. He said he muttered that Swami would not get leave. He said to himself. Muttered means saying something to yourself silently in a slow voice, very slow voice. Okay. So he said to himself that Swami will not get leave today. Even though he says or requests, I'm not going to give any leave because he needs to have a practice. Okay. Then Swami became desperate and persuaded the master that he shall die if he attended the drill, as his health condition was not good. So now Swami was too much bored and he was not interested in practicing. So he was coming up with many excuses to avoid and escape from this drill practice. So he went to the master and he said that Master, I shall die if I attend this drill class because my health is not good and I need to go home. So this was the excuse he was giving to the master so that he could get leave. But master has also made up the mind that he will not get leave anymore. Okay. Then Swami kept on talking with the drill master to excuse him for the drill classes. So he kept on asking again and again to the drill master to excuse him for the class, to give him leave for that day. But the drill master grew wild and asked Swami what was the matter. He replied he was delirious the whole of last night. So when again and again you keep asking something to a person who is not willing to agree with you, then it makes them angry. So same thing it was here with Swami. He was asking again and again for the excuse and for the leave, and drill master got angry at the last and wild grew wild means getting angry. Okay, so he asked, "What's the matter with you?" So Swami replied that he was delirious the whole last night. Okay, he said that delirious means not having sleep, not even sleeping for a moment. He said last year night I couldn't sleep even for a moment. Delirious. So he was very delirious, very stressful, you can say. Okay, because he did not get the sleep even for a moment. But the drill master was stunned. Swami lied that he did not sleep a wink last night. So the doctor has asked him not to attend drill for a week. The drill master asked him to get out. Okay, so the drill master was stunned, means shocked to hear this. That how is lying that he did not have a sleep for a moment last night, and the doctor has asked him not to attend drill for 1 week because he did not have sleep for just one night. So drill master got angry and he asked him to get out of the ground. Swami teammates who were at the field were happy to see him and Rajam jumped with joy. So he went out. Get out means he said him to go out, go away from him. Now he went again on the ground and other members and Rajam were very happy to see him in the on the ground because he was almost there for the practice. Now, the next morning, before Swami could go to school, Swami meets the doctor and asks for a doctor's certificate. The doctor asked him for the reason. Now, next morning, again for the practice, there would be practice. So, before going to school, he thought I will meet a doctor and I'll ask him to give me a certificate so that I will be excused from the drill class at least today. So, he goes to the doctor, he asks for the certificate, but doctor asks him, what is the reason? Why do you want the leave? Why do you do want to attend the class? So Swami tells him the truth that he has to play the match and needed practice. Hence, he needed permission to exempt him from drill class scouting held in the evening. Thereby, the MCC could win the match. So now he is asking the doctor to prepare a certificate so that he could give that to the other coaching classes, other drill classes, and scouting classes where he goes, because he knows that cricket drill master is not going to give him leave and he needs to be on the ground. So he thought to make a certificate and give it to the other classes so that he could get leave from there and he can get practice in the cricket match. So yeah, and in the evening, thereby the MCC could win the match. And he said that yes, because I want to play the match next Sunday, and I want my team MCC, that is Malgudi Cricket Club, that they should win the match. So he says the truth to the doctor to give the certificate for this reason. The doctor asked Swami if there was something wrong with him, and half a second Swami answered that he was delirium. Now the doctor asks Swami, what is wrong with you? What problem do you have? So he answers that, Doctor, I'm having delirium. Oh, what is delirium? So doctor asks him, okay, do you know the meaning of delirium? Swami was not sure about it. He did not know the meaning. But he says, I think it is some kind of stomach ache. So the doctor starts laughing. He laughs wholeheartedly and later thoroughly checks Swami and declares that he was in good health and asked him to attend drill to get rid of delirium. So doctor knows what is the meaning and how the Swami is guessing and it's wrong, guesses what he is making. So he says he examines him, he checks him and he says there is no problem in you. You are in good of health and you need to go and attend the classes to get rid of delirium. Now, delirium is a stressful situation where you have much of the stress in your mind. Okay, so that is a delirium condition. So he says that it's kind of stomach aches. So the doctor starts laughing. So Swami persuaded the doctor to give him a certificate, but the doctor denies and tells Swami that he would not give a false certificate, but instead would talk to the headmaster to let him off after 4:30. So the doctor says, I'm not going to give you the certificate, fake certificate, okay, the false certificate. But instead, if you want me to talk to your headmaster, I'll talk to him and tell him to leave early at 4:30 so that you can attend the other classes. But I cannot make the false certificate. So the Swami agrees and he leaves the shop. He leaves the doctor's clinic and goes away. He is happy that at least doctor will talk to the headmaster and he will get some relief from there. Okay, so this way the story gets over. I hope you understood the story and it was informative and helpful video for you all. If you like the video, do hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to the channel and Scorpio Class Hindi channel too. And stay tuned for more such videos. Thank you.